Okay everyone, so this is just a quick assembly video showing how these enclosures will be assembled if you get one. It's made for the this is a Atari 5200 adapter that basically lets you use Sega Genesis controllers with your Atari 5200. So then essentially, you know, when you get it, it should look like this essentially. It's tricky to know which ones you plug in correctly, so I'm going to be careful with this. All right, so essentially this is kind of how it comes, right? So it's got you plug this part into the 5200. There's your Sega Genesis controller port, and this is your pass-through essentially for your 5200. There's also a little start switch here that basically acts as the start button on your controller, since the Genesis doesn't have the appropriate start button. So the first thing you do have to do is you have to separate them like this. So there's this piece and this piece, okay? And then the first part we want to do is we got to run this guy through this, and I've got a little channel here on the side that directs it. So you push it through here, okay? And you take a screwdriver, something skinny like this. This can take a second. I'm not great at this all the time, but you kind of just pull it through like this, okay? As such. All right, and then I forget exactly. I always forget. So, but basically, I think you pretty much do it like where you put it together now, okay? So now they're all one piece, and the orientation is that one square cutout side versus the sort of busy one is where this is going to go, right? So you got the orientation like this. You can push it in a little bit to give yourself some slack, and then you just take this fella and you just twist it a little bit, and then you just sort of slide it back into a little sleeve there where it's intended to go, okay? And from there, you just wind it over here. It's going to feel, don't force it, but you'll have just enough slack to get it to go in, okay? And then you kind of line it up this. Again, just being gentle, make sure it lines up, because it will fall into this place, and there you go, okay? So this part's in. Now, part of the kit will also include some screws, so that there's holes already put in there for you to take, screws provided to screw them in, to secure them. I mean, technically you don't have to use them. They just offer added security, right? So then from there, we're just going to take this guy and we line it up. Where's the thing? So there's the hole for the button. And you take your little red piece here. This is your start button piece. Line it up so that it's over the button, and then sort of do it sideways. That way the thing doesn't fall back out again. But essentially, kind of push things together gently, right? All right, and then everything snaps in, right? Now it's pretty much good right there. So you can hear it's working. A touch of super glue, maybe a little press to kind of keep them in, and that once that's good, you're all set with that. All right, and then this just these feet help offer support, and that's it. So thanks for watching.